And welcome to the Big Fat Quiz of Sport, the quiz for sports experts that straps on its football skates, grabs its hockey racket and whacks the shuttlecock from one end of the cricket court straight over the pole vault and into the basket. Touchdown, get in the hole, 280. The quiz was to be held in Qatar, but I said no, because my values do not align with those of Qatar, which is why we come to you this year, live from North Korea. Our panellists tonight know a thing or two about sports. Literally, two things between them. Let's meet the teams. Dane Baptiste is known for his fierce intellect, incisive commentary and his smart observations on contemporary life. Roisin once ate a whole jar of pesto straight from the jar. There's only one thing that could stop Roisin and Dane winning tonight, and that's Roisin. They look like they've just had a messy divorce and are now being forced to put on a united front at a parents' evening. It's Tom Allen and Kerry Godliman. Well, it's not very politically correct, but we've booked the hilariously funny Judi Love and a bit of eye candy just for fun. It's Joel Dommett.
Thank you. That was just nice. That was just nice.
So this is the Big Fat Quiz of sports, not a regular one. So what are your sporting achievements? Roisin, you done anything sporting-wise?
Yes, I have, Jimmy.
Yeah.
I once was invited onto a show, Comic Relief, Let's Play Darts, and I did a really good darts move.
Was it that? That's the...
I got the number, I got the thing that I needed to get.
Well, that's the level of expertise we're working with. Dane, you take sports quite seriously, right?
I think my most significant sporting achievement was that I got a black belt in karate.
Wow.
When did you get that?
1993.
How old were you?
11. You won't be laughing if I give you a front kick.
It's all quite camp, isn't it? Like the fact that you win, like, a belt. Do you know what I mean? Like, oh, you got some gold earrings and a brown belt.
That's a proper sporting achievement,
That's a thing.
I love that we're talking about sporting achievements, and in the middle of that, Judi got a crisp.
Judi, your sporting achievements, what have you done?
My sporting achievement is getting on top over the age of 40 with bad knees.
That's great, Judi.
That's very good.
Sure, that's a bit of cardio. Tom, Kerry, you got any sporting achievements?
I once watched a football game. Thank you.
That's the level.
There's all this, like, booing and shouting and swearing. I go, well, they're just doing their best. You get all these blokes going on about it, cheering, no consonants.
OK, team names. Roisin, Dane, what's your team called?
Dane, hit Jimmy with our name.
Sports and prayers.
Oh,
Sports and
that's lovely.
Good. Fun. Sports and prayers. Tom, Kerry?
He thought, swing low, sweet chariot, coming forth to carry me, Tom.
Too long. What's the short one?
Double PE.
Double PE it
Double
is.
PE.
All right, so double PE. Judi, Joel, what's your team?
Richard and Judi. It's funny because my name's not Richard.
And my name's so amazing that we just stuck with it.
Just going to keep that.
Richard and Judi. OK, reasonably confusing, but fine. All right, we'll get on with the quiz. We'll do a little bit of quiz.
I have been Googling sport.
You just Googled sport.
I have Googled so much sport. I put sport in the search engine. There's loads of it.
There is loads of it. Right, on with the show. Our first round is all about sporting history. Competitors in the ancient Greek Olympics competed completely naked. So when the sprinters bent down at the start of the race, the cyclists had somewhere to park their bikes. Art was once an event at the Olympics. Partly, it was an attempt to fuse the aesthetic with the physical in order to create a well-rounded, ideal Olympian. But mainly, it was so there was something for the fat kids to do. Right, time for our first set of questions. OK, so it's sports history here. For the first question, it's over to professional brain box, Stephen Fry.
Hello there, Jimmy Carr, young onion. How are you? This is Stephen with a question for you. I've always been very interested in the original Olympics. And, you know, they had a sport which was a cross between wrestling and boxing called pancration. All the strengths, that means. And basically anything went. And it was a bit like the Big Fat Quiz of Sport, in as much as you knew the winner because everyone else basically gave up or was rendered unconscious. And so I want to know what two moves were actually illegal in pancration. There were two you couldn't do, two things you couldn't do. So see if you can name them.
So pancration, the ancient sort of mix between wrestling and boxing, what couldn't you do? I think you can work this out. They're pretty obvious things you won't be able to do. Yes, Kerry has a question.
So were they naked?
Yeah, they were nude.
They were all naked all the time. Must have been an absolute nightmare during the relay.
So you can have a point for both fouls, but what two things were fouls in pancration?
Fingering.
Question number 2. Basketball was invented in 1891 as a way of keeping students active indoors. But what innovation to the game did it take them 21 years to come up with? So basketball was created in 1891. It took them 21 years to come up with something that seems pretty obvious to me. What did it take them 21 years to come up with? All right, question number 3 in this first round. At the Seoul 88 Olympics, Ben Johnson won the 100-metre final in world record time, but the race was later described as the dirtiest race in history. Why? All right, question number 4 in this round. The Tour de France has been running for over 120 years. What was it common practice to do until it was outlawed in 1965? So what could you do in the Tour de France until 1965?
For ourselves. We're just going to have fun ourselves.
It's good.
It might be good.
No, it was really funny, but she said it in French and it doesn't really translate that great, so sorry, everyone.
Can we get extra time?
Like a dyslexic in an
Yeah.
exam? Yeah,
Yeah.
sure. Sure, you can be on Channel 4+1. Question number 5, last question in this round. In 1973, Billie Jean King and Bobby Riggs played out the iconic Battle of the Sexes tennis match. Before the match started, they gave each other insulting gifts. What were they?
Are they wishing each other luck or wishing they not
No,
luck?
they were not wishing it. There was no love lost in the match. Basically, Riggs said female tennis players are useless, and he said, I will beat you, and they played a match. What are you eating, Judi? What are you having? You're having hula hoops? To represent the Olympic rings? Lovely, very sporty. All right, time for some answers? Come on. Put in all your answers, Joel.
Put in all your answers.
Get the questions done. Finish up quickly. End of round 1.
Catchy. Question number 1. Stephen Fry wanted to know, what were the 2 recognised fouls in pancration?
Oh my God, that was Stephen Fry.
If anyone is gambling on this as to who's going to win, I reckon if your money's on Judi, you're going to get odds on that. All right, so what do you think the fouls were? Roisin, Dane?
No biting.
No biting.
No gouging.
No biting, no
and
gouging.
no whispering sweet nothings.
You've given 3 answers there, and the first 2 are absolutely right.
And the third one was sort of generally agreed upon.
Yeah, I think
People
that was...
said it was out of order. If
It's
you
an
just asked.
unwritten rule.
It's not illegal, but it's like...
frowned upon.
It's frowned upon. It's like with a steel chair in WWE.
Yeah.
You shouldn't do it, but if it happens, everyone's like, you got a fight going.
Tom, Kerry, did you get this?
No, we were
but nice
fixated on the nudity part of it, actually, Jimmy. What did you say?
Rubbing your bum
You can't...
hole up against someone. Like,
That weirdly comes up in a question later on. Stay tuned.
And we said pupilling as well, because that would be so painful, wouldn't it? To be pulled by
just
the
when
top.
you're in that position and then, ooh.
Oh, yeah. Wouldn't bear thinking about.
Pupilling. Okay, no,
Pupilling.
it was biting and gouging. They got it exactly. Judi, Joel, did you get this?
We went for gouging and fingering.
Kind of the same thing. I
Kind
give
of the
you
same
get
thing.
1 point for that. You get 2 points because you got both.
Yeah.
You get no points. OK, next
You
one. All right. I asked you what innovation took 21 years to be introduced into basketball. What did you think? Tom, Kerry, did you get this?
We said that organ they play. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
That's baseball.
What are we talking about?
Basketball.
Oh, I don't know. Do I look American?
There's putting a lid on it, putting a lid on the net, like making it have a hole in it. Because before it used to be a bucket, and then they were like, if we put a hole in it, it'll come through and someone hasn't got to climb up and get it.
That is the right answer. Judi, Joel, what did you get?
We put with a hoop.
Yeah.
And I said hoop, like Judy's crisps, which I just realised doesn't have an H in it.
Crisps.
I spelled crisp CHRISPS.
Roisin, Dane, what did you put?
We said it took them 25 years to desegregate it.
And discover white people can't jump.
Well, take a look at this. It's incredible. OK, so here's some kids playing. Yeah, that's how they used to play. And this guy came along...
Wow.
Oh, there you go. So if you forgot the stick, it was just one love, all going home. OK, incredibly, basketball took them 21 years to discover the net. All right, I asked you why the 100-metre final at the Seoul 88 Olympics became known as the dirtiest race in history. What did you all put? Judi, Joel, did you get this?
Yeah.
Judi got this, but she leant over to me and whispered, drugs, and I thought she was offering them to me. But it turns out it's the answer.
Right. Right, did you get this?
That they shat themselves.
That's coming up later as well, stay tuned.
Loads of... Because I've been Googling sport, people shit themselves all the time.
True.
It's a thing.
Really?
It's
What?
true.
Is it adrenaline? Is it... What is it?
Well, they can't go off to the loo, can they? So they just have to shit and go.
I don't think it happens in ice skating.
No, that's true.
That would be awful, wouldn't it? Imagine
But
if
there's a
Torval
lot
and
of
Dean
it.
had done that.
On the spin, do you
On
imagine?
the spin.
Did you get this, Dane, Roisin?
We thought we did. We thought it was a dirty race because there was no toilet paper available, which I think bounces quite nicely off of Kerry's theory.
Well, Judi and Joel get the point. It was because Ben Johnson tested positive for performance-enhancing drugs, and of the 8 runners in that 100-metre final, only 2 were never linked to drug use. Wow. So that means if I'd been in that, I would have got bronze.
There you go, exactly.
Imagine those 2 who didn't use the drugs, how boring they'd be at the back as well.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, we're fine. The rest of the race, like, woo!
Guys, I think you're all getting wrong the kind of drugs they're using. You know, I'm just here to take the comedy out of this show.
So they're not doing like an E?
No, they're not.
No.
It'd be quite fun, though, to imagine the Olympics with everyone doing the wrong drugs. Yeah.
I
just
would
like
watch-
weightlifting. Just like, oh, no, we've all done ketamine. Oh!
They're all on coke talking about their career.
Everyone in the 100 metres talking about the podcast they're going to make. All right. I asked you what was common practice at the Tour de France up until 1965. What did you all think?
Well, it's France, isn't it? So we said, is it getting someone pregnant?
No, I mean, when we show you the footage, I mean, it could happen, I suppose. Go on, what did you think?
We went with drugs
Drugs.
again. This time I leant over to Judi and I whispered drugs, and she thought that I was offering them to her.
OK, well, drugs, you're close with drugs. What did you put?
No wheelies.
Hey!
Oh, no, they could do wheelies, not no wheelies. They could do wheelies up until then.
Well, you're not right. Have a look.
Ça, c'est un des moments les plus importants du Tour de France, c'est la chasse à la canette. Ils entrent dans les bistrots, ils bousculent tout le monde. Ils ne vont pas jusqu'à piller, mais enfin, ils réclament, ils prennent n'importe quoi, du vin rouge, du champagne, de la bière. Parfois, ils perdent jusqu'à 2 et 3 minutes, alors il faut qu'ils chassent pendant 20 km pour revenir après. Mais ils ont une excuse, parce qu'ils transpirent tellement. On a calculé que dans une étape chaude du Tour de France, un coureur peut perdre jusqu'à 4 kilos, et à vrai dire, jusqu'à 4 litres de sueur. Alors il faut boire, il faut boire.
Until 1965, you could drink alcohol at the Tour de France. They would stop, get absolutely shit-faced and go on.
Don't you find, if you've had a drink, exercise is so much easier? Like, I can walk for miles in just, like, a minute.
It's like carnival. When I go carnival and I have a drink, oh, my gosh. I didn't know I could dance for so long.
Yeah.
I go down to the floor, up again. I'm like, I'm that girl. Obviously, 2 days later, I'm that girl, doctor.
Can you slut drop?
Yeah, of course I can.
Oh, I thought it was just me. I'm very good.
I'll show you later.
Imagining you 2 have sex is one of the weirdest things I've ever heard.
Well, stop it, then.
I can't stop. I'm doing it right now. I feel like Jimmy doesn't have a penis. He has, like, a USB stick.
It looks like when you plug him in, he literally goes...
Ding dong, ding dong.
Yeah, and then you go...
Am I being bullied?
It's just locker room bants, isn't it?
Yeah.
Here's locker room bands. OK. I finally asked you what gifts did Billie Jean King and Bobby Briggs exchange at the Battle of the Sexes tennis match?
We didn't realise they were mean gifts. We said nice ones.
OK, well, go on. What do you think they gave each other?
We said Percy Pigs, and then you said...
A Liberty scarf. Isn't that just so nice? Just have a lovely scarf.
Percy Pigs, I'll give you a point for. Roisin, Dane?
Well, I thought because there were mean gifts, and I thought about we talked about the mean gifts that we've been given, and I've been given Spanx as a present.
Awful, awful.
And wait till you hear what Dane got.
I went on holiday with an ex and I lost my sunglasses in the sea. And then her parents thought it'd be funny to buy me string for the sunglasses that I lost.
Oh, that's a bit mean.
It is a bit mean, isn't it?
But it's kind of fun as well.
It is kind of fun because I left her the month after.
OK, Judi, Joel, what have you got?
We went with tampon and kitchen gloves because we thought they were really mean.
He was being
mean
sexist.
Yeah,
she
being
was
sexist,
being
horrible.
political.
Gift. That'd be a horrible
Well,
gift.
she gave him a piglet because she said he was a male chauvinist pig, and he gave her a lollipop because he said she's going to be a sucker for my lob. Oh, look at that. That's Austin Powers, isn't it?
I was going to say...
That's what a sporting professional used to look like. All right, at the end of the first round, let's check in on the scores. Roisin, Dane, Tom and Kerry, 2 points, 2 points. OK, in the lead, Judi and Joel, that's how bad this quiz is. You've got 3 points. It's time to take a break now. Remember, sports fans, sweat is just fat crying. See you in 5. Welcome back to the Big Fat Quiz of Sport. Our next round is all about music in the world of sport. Elton John bought Watford Football Club in 1976. Although, to be fair to Elton, he was on a lot of drugs back then. In 2018, Formula One driver Lewis Hamilton launched a secret music career. You'd think if anyone understood the meaning of stay in your lane, it'd be him. Time for some music-related sports questions. All right, first one. Three Lions has become an anthem for England fans. Can you name 3 of the 5 England players named in the track?
Do you remember when, like, people on TV used to have teeth like that in the 90s?
Joel, we're not really an advert for natural teeth, you and I. There's some bullshit going on here, and we know it.
Oh, there's loads of sporty people here on the wall. We could get clues.
Yeah, if you knew what their names were.
I don't know any of them.
Is it Jules Godliman, Still Dreaming?
Jules Rimet, I believe, is the name of the trophy. Joel, write down some more answers.
Oh, I fucking hate this fucking show!
OK, question number 2. What have Aerosmith's Steven Tyler, the Black Eyed Peas' Fergie and Michael Bolton all got in sport in common? They've all got something in common to do with sports. Aerosmith's Steven Tyler, the Black Eyed Peas' Fergie and Michael Bolton. What do they all have in common? All right, question number 3. Have a listen to this famous musician belting out a passionate Tottenham Hotspur fan chant. All I want to know is who's singing this.
Glory, glory, Tottenham Hotspur. Glory, glory, Tottenham Hotspur. Glory, glory, Tottenham Hotspur. And the Spurs go marching on.
Kerry Godliman,
that
end of question.
That's not me.
That is 100%
That is you.
It's not me. I'm
What
not
is somebody
sure?
that sounds just like you?
That sounds like a woman from London.
Question number 4 in this round on music. What musical sporting tradition originated with a Red Sox baseball team and has since been adopted by British darts, football and rugby league? OK, so what musical sporting tradition originated with a Red Sox baseball team and has since been adopted by British darts, football and rugby league fans? The clue is it's the music round.
That's all right.
Socks is a big clue.
Oh, is it?
No.
Fuck you, Dane.
All right, here we go. Question number 5 in this round. During the France '98 World Cup, the England football squad pranked the press. Tony Adams, Alan Shearer and Gareth Southgate and even manager Glenn Hoddle were all in on it. What did they do?
I know this.
Roisin thinks she knows the answer. This could be the one question she gets right.
So shit.
No, you're not.
Feed me a crisp, Judi, will you? I'm having a breakdown.
Ready? We're open wide up. Mama's coming for you. Go on, go on.
All right, here's the answers for this round. All right. I asked you for 3 of the 5 players that are mentioned in 3 lines. Let's go live to Joel Dommett for the answer.
I went with Nobby. Is Nobby one of them?
Nobby, who else? What else have you gone for?
Nobby, because Nobby's dancing. I went Gascoigne and Barnes. I feel like they're in there somewhere.
Yeah.
Nobby, I'll give you 1 point for Nobby, because Nobby Styles
Yes.
was dancing. OK, Kerry, Tom, did you get this?
We got Bobby Charlton,
Yeah, you get a point for that.
George Best.
What?
No.
George Best.
He's Irish, isn't he? I told you he's Irish.
Well, I don't know, do I? What am I supposed to check everybody's passport?
Who else did you get?
Gary Lineker and Gaza.
And Paul Gascoigne Gaza.
You get 2 points then.
How did you not think... Like, Judi, you're literally eating crisps. How did you not think of Lineker?
Roisin, Dane, did you get this? You got this, right?
Yeah.
We put a lot of names.
What did you put?
Pretty much the starting 11. No, we put Bobby Moore,
Yeah, Bobby Moore's in there.
Gaza,
Gaza's...
Bobby Charlton,
Bobby Charlton, yeah.
and Lineker.
Absolutely right. What, here's 3 lines.
Oh, no, don't. I can't stand it.
I still see that tackle by Moore, and when Lineker scored, Bobby belting the ball, and Nobby dancing 3 lines on the shirt. Jules Renner still breathing.
Whenever you hear it, you know it's England that are going to fuck up in a world tournament. That's what it evokes.
Unless the women are playing.
Right. Also, the Jules Rimet was the one that was stolen, wasn't it? And no one's ever found it.
No, they did find it.
They did find it. Where was it?
Where was it?
Was it up your
A
arse?
dog found it.
I was trying to do a bit of laddie banter there, and that's why I hate lads, because when I try and do laddie banter, everyone looks at me like I'm a weirdo. You said they did find it, and I went, was it up your arse? Now, if a bloke had said that, everyone would be, like, jumping up and down, cheering.
Just do it again, Tom.
Right.
Again.
Oh, was it up your arse?
Well, this has gone badly. All right, so I asked you what Steven Tyler from Aerosmith, Fergie from the Black Eyed Peas and Michael Bolton all had in sport in common. What did you all put?
They sang the national anthem, didn't they, in the middle of the Super Bowls?
What did you guys get, Dane, Roisin?
We said that they fudged up the national anthem, so it wasn't that they just sung the Star Spangled Banner. They did very, very terrible renditions of it.
Yes.
Judi, Joel?
First of all, big dicks. Thought that'd be funny. You've proved that it isn't. So we also put...
You've got to say it with confidence, Joel. You've got to say it with confidence.
And then I put Slash sang national anthem because I thought I'd put a real answer.
I can tell you they've all been criticised for their rendition of the Star Spangled Banner. This is from Fergie. This is like the jazzy version.
Oh, I can't
it's
wait.
almost, I mean, it's so bad. Have a look.
Through the night, that our flag was still there. Oh, say.
It sounds like gallstones. That's not the worst one. I think Michael Bolton's is significantly worse, right? So he forgets the lyrics. He's singing it very badly anyway, and then he forgets the lyrics, and it couldn't be more obvious. And the speed with which the crowd boo is phenomenal.
Oh,
Have a
tell me
look.
you've got this.
Here, someone singing our national anthem like that.
What is the national anthem? What's our British one?
Well, sorry, what's the national anthem?
How's it go? Who's the change?
It's had a recent remix.
Yeah. So,
No, we've gone so woke now, we've even got a male queen.
how's it go? Again. Dane, we've got to black it up. And I said,
It's gotta be-
God save the Queen. God save the Queen. Save the Queen. Save the Queen. God save the Queen.
That was lovely.
Oh, yeah. Well, there was a lot of bouncing up and down, that's all I know. All right. You had a famous musician singing her support for Tottenham Hotspur. Who do you think it was?
Well, we said Kerry, Godliman, but that's really a affectionate name for what we believe to be Adele.
Oh, my God! Adele!
What did you write, Tom? Kerry, what did you put?
We just said someone from EastEnders, so we were the same.
And what did you think, Judi?
We basically said Adele. We said any white Cockney woman. If you've got that...
Well, let's have a look at her impassioned rendition to find out.
Do you think you still remember the Hotspurs chant?
Oh, yes. Glory, glory, Tottenham Hotspur. Glory, glory, Tottenham Hotspur. Glory, glory, Tottenham Hotspur. And the Spurs go marching on.
Oh, she does remind me of the girls who used to bully me on the bus.
I asked you what sporting tradition originated with the Red Sox baseball team. What have you got?
Sweet Caroline.
Sweet Caroline. What have you got, Judi, Joel?
We went national anthem because I was being really pressured under time from you at that point.
You thought they started the tradition of singing the national anthem?
Yeah, I was panicking. Judy's really not helping. She keeps eating crisps. I panic.
It's pronounced churist.
It's churist.
Roisin, Dane, did you get this?
We did get it.
We got, Sweet Caroline as well, singing Sweet Caroline.
So apparently they had a guy, Dr. Charles Steinberg, joined the Red Sox in 2002 and decided the song Sweet Caroline had transformative powers for the crowd.
Wow.
So he started people doing this. All right, I asked you what prank the England '98 squad played on the press. What did you all put?
They tried to basically put song titles into all of their interviews.
OK. Tom, Kerry?
We went for a similar sort of angle, didn't we?
We did, actually. I'm glad you asked. We said putting rude words in interviews, e.g.
Nipple.
Rude words in interviews. OK. Judi, Joel?
I think you might remember at this point, Jimmy, this is the point where I was having a minor breakdown.
Yes.
Okay, so I wrote hula hoops. Just because you were pressuring me and saying, write something down, Joel. And
so you wrote down hula hoops
so
because Judi was eating hula hoops?
Yes.
Other crisps are available. You got it absolutely right, Roisin and Dane. They made a bet to sneak song titles into interviews. Let's take a look at the hilarious moment where the players skillfully dropped the brilliant lyrics in.
Delighted to get off the mark, no doubt.
Yeah, we're all excited. We weren't exactly dancing on the ceiling, but we're keeping our feet on the ground.
How are you looking forward to it all?
Yeah, I'm so excited. Yeah, we had some magic moments this season, and it's just, you know, gets better and better.
How are you doing? You look relaxed, but is the tension building a little?
I mean, it's hardly Club Tropicana, Bob. It's raining. You're not going to get any careless whispers from me, Bob.
I hear there is a wager on this trip for the players that can actually get song titles onto the television. Is that accurate?
It's just your imagination, Ray.
You missed that one.
Are you still naming the tunes?
No, it's all over now, guys.
That's the last time Alan Shearer smiled. Now it's time for a special bonus round. Please welcome international rugby stars Will Joseph, Alex Cuthbert and Dylan Lewis. Thanks very much for coming on, guys. Very much appreciate it. You look mental. So they're all wearing iconic outfits worn by sporting superstars. I just want you to write down which sportsman attire are they wearing.
Oh.
Give us a 12 there, Alex. I mean...
Wow.
Wow. Yeah.
Nearly had my eye out.
We're writing down what sport they're
What sportsman? They're dressed as iconic sportsmen.
A particular person.
Yes, a particular person. I can't make this any easier. I mean, yeah.
Oh, all the same person?
No. How shit would you have to be a sports quiz to think, oh, it's all the same person?
People are really multi-talented.
Yeah, exactly.
They can do a bit of everything.
All jokes aside, can I have your top?
This one.
The gold
At the
one?
end, yeah.
It's lovely.
I'll give it to you after.
Thank you. And that's a contract, what we just did is a verbal contract. What are you going to ask for, Jude?
I think I would like the helmet.
The helmet? No, surely that should... Oh, you look at the one on his head, or... All right, so have you all got 3 sporting stars written down? Roisin, Dane, what have you got?
We said Eddie the Eagle.
Yeah, Eddie the Eagle, Calgary 88. That is the right answer. That is what he's come as.
and then he said Andre Agassi. I don't know why. We don't really know that many rustic tennis players.
Couldn't be any more wrong.
Oh, we said that as well.
But you get a point for Eddie the Eagle, that's right. That's not Andre Agassi. Who do you think that is?
I wrote Will Carling, but it's not Will Carling, it's John McEnroe.
Yeah.
No!
No?
Is it Will Carling?
That's got to be John
Who is it? Who
McEnroe.
have you come as?
Rooney.
Bjorn Borg.
Bjorn Borg. Look, his boy, he looks absolutely bloody identical. Look at this. They're like twins. That's actually... I'm not even fucking around. That is Bjorn Borg.
Am I the only one who thought Bjorn Borg was in ABBA?
OK, your last one, Dane, is... what'd you go with?
We went with Tiger Woods.
I mean...
Let me explain.
You're going to have some explaining to do.
Yeah.
Kerry, Tom, what did you get?
Hello. We weren't sure, were we, Kerry?
No.
And then you had a thought.
The village people.
The famous sporting village people. OK. Joel, Judi?
We put Tiger Woods as well.
All right, so who are you? You are...
I'm Ian Poulter, the golfer, from 2008.
Yeah, Ian Poulter wore that outfit. Have a look. He wore that playing golf.
Jimmy, someone's got to say it. There's a colour issue here. Can we finish? This gentleman is wearing bronze. This gentleman is wearing gold.
All right, let's have a quick check-in on what that's done to the scores. I can tell you, Judi and Joel are back where they belong, in last place with 6 points. Tom and Kerry have 7. In the lead, Roisin and Dane with 9 points. Time for a quick break. Give it up for my glamorous assistants, Alex, Dylan and Will. See you in 5. Welcome back to the Big Fat Quiz of Sport. Our next round is all about the big sports stories that made headlines. Serena Williams won the 2017 Australian Open whilst pregnant. It's an incredible sporting achievement. To put it in tennis terms, she was previously unseeded, but when she won it, she was definitely seeded. In 2022, the Lionesses won the Euros. It was the most wonderful tournament. People ask what's the difference between men's and women's football. Well, the women actually win trophies. Ready for some more questions? Of course, it wouldn't be the Big Fat Quiz without an appearance from the children of Mitchellbrook Primary School performing one of their unconventional school plays. Take a look.
We lost! I hate losing. Me too. Me too. I'm having a good hair day. Seriously? You were rubbish. Sorry, boss. You need to pay attention. Oh, I look sassy. Ow, that hurt. Oops. Stop right now. Thank you very much. There you go, David. Snap, 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 snap. Is it true that you've been very naughty? It was an accident, I promise. We're going to Spain. Yay! Yay!
It's wonderful.
That was, of course, the infamous moment in 2003 when Sir Alex Ferguson kicked a football boot at David Beckham's head after a game. What I want to know is, what was the term given to Sir Alex Ferguson's famous dressing room rants?
Oh, God. I mean, I thought the flipping art question was going to be, what was that?
Next one. In 2005, after winning the London Marathon, Paula Radcliffe made this statement. I want to apologise to the nation. I had to stop. I didn't really want to resort to that in front of hundreds of thousands of people. I started feeling it between 15 and 16 miles and probably carried on too long. I must have eaten too much beforehand. What was she apologising for? Perhaps the greatest moment in sporting history.
It's amazing.
It's easily the greatest moment in sporting history.
For our next question, it's over to England rugby star Joe Marler.
Hi, Jimmy. Throughout my rugby career, there has been much to celebrate. But back in 2005, one sporting team's wild celebrations caused quite a scene at 10 Downing Street. They were accused of weeing in the back garden, and one of them called Tony Blair a knob. But what team was it, and what were they celebrating?
OK, so what does that friendly wizard want to know?
When they booked you, did they tell you it was sports?
When they booked you, did they tell you it was sports? That's an unbelievable moment on a quiz. In January 1995, Manchester United's Eric Cantona infamously kung fu kicked a rival fan. In a press conference after the incident, he came out with a now legendary quote, "All I need you to do is fill in the blanks."
Yes.
When the what follow the what, it's because they think what will be thrown into the what. So what?
So, Jimmy, I got one question and... What?
Judi, what are you eating now?
Noodles, baby. It fits right round your little face. Go on, give us a wave. Go on, wave.
OK. Last question in this round. In 1995, Michael Jordan announced he was coming out of retirement and returning to the NBA. He sent a press statement that was described as the most famous facts in sports history. What did it say?
Da-da-da-da-da-da!
All right, are you ready for answers? Of course you
Yes,
are.
we are.
I asked you what was the term given to Sir Alex Ferguson's famous dressing room rants. What have you all put?
Mucky words.
Well, we had to... yeah, we thought it was about mucky words because we know it's Scottish and that's kind of how they sound to us. But then I was thinking it was like the hairdryer rants.
Hairdryer treatment.
Like a hairdryer treatment.
Mucky rants.
Ooh!
Mucky rants.
There
Sounds
you go.
fucking great.
Out of nowhere, he starts doing his acting. After all these years, you've just been waiting for the right role to come up.
That's it, yeah, an angry Scottish man. Mucky rants.
It's good, isn't it?
That's good. Yeah.
Don't know what to do with that, to be honest. I didn't think you had any talent. Outside of your comedy.
Tom, Kerry, what have you got?
Blowjobs.
It's the hairdryer treatment, but blowjobs is very close.
What question were we on?
Question 1, Judi. What did you write?
We went with McRants. Because we knew it was rant, but I didn't know what the answer was specifically.
Well, OK, so Roisin and Dane get the point for hairdryer treatment. Next, so Paula Radcliffe, she won the London Marathon. Incredible athlete, one of the greats. She apologised afterwards. I read the statement.
Oh, my Lord.
What did you think happened?
She pooped on the street. She ran a 2:17 marathon, which is insane. She won it, and during the race, she pooped in the street. That's how amazing she is.
So where she pooed, was there tissue?
No, she just squatted down, grew a tail, and then marched on. There she is.
No way, no way.
I feel bad for her because that's what everyone remembers her for, but
It's
she's
terrible,
genuinely
isn't it?
one of the best athletes we've
did
ever
an amazing
had.
I tell you what's terrible is the person who's gone, oh, this would make a great snap.
I know.
Click.
I have pooed myself while running.
Have you?
Yeah, I did the marathon, and I've done lots of marathons before, and I...
That's not what we asked, actually, Joe, but well done for crowbarring that in.
You led in with the I shit myself, so tell us about that, not the marathon.
Because you take a lot of these energy gels, and it just happens really quick, and it just went down my leg. And luckily, it was kind of raining, so I kind of got through.
So it's a common hazard. People are always shitting themselves.
Yeah. It's not good for your sport.
Well, did everyone get this? Everyone got this, right? Yeah, great. One of the key sporting moments. All right, Joe Marler asked you who caused a scene at Downing Street in 2005 and what were they celebrating? Did you know this?
I think it was a cricket team.
Yes.
Yeah, and celebrating...
we said they won the Ashes.
That's
And the bunion
100%
removal.
right. 100% right.
Sorry, we said that too. We said Ashes.
You said Ashes.
Freddie Flintoff, Ashes cricket.
Judi, Joel, what did you put?
You read out the question, but Judi was talking to me. I just put football, and I thought that'll be fine.
It was the England cricket team celebrating the Ashes win at Downing Street. Have a look. We've got some stills. OK, so that's...
Wow.
Look how loaded Freddie Flintoff looks there. That's Freddie when he was in Train Spotting.
Yeah.
And then there he is.
Oh, my God.
That's on the way to Downing Street.
Oh, my God.
All right, OK. I asked you to fill in the blanks of Eric Cantona's iconic 1995 statement. I said what way too many times. Did you get this?
Oh, yes.
OK, what have you got?
Seagull, trawler, fish, sea.
See.
Oh.
So close, but no.
Oh, what? Come on.
You got three out of the four, but you need all four. OK, so...
Oh.
You got seagull, trawler, sea. What did you get, Tom, Kerry?
We said when the parakeets follow the sun, it's because they think crisps will be thrown into the air.
Roisin, Dane, what did you put?
We got gulls, follow the trawler, because they think sardines will be thrown into the sea.
That's the right answer.
I'm so annoyed.
That's the right answer, yeah. Here's Eric Cantona. This is when footballers were cool.
When the seagulls follow the trawler, it's because they think sardines will be thrown into the sea. Thank you very
He
was so good.
He was, of course, briefly an Oasis.
Does anyone know what it means?
Yeah, it's when he kicked that guy in the face, wasn't it?
I think he was like saying the press. The press are kind of onto him. They're following him round. He was just having a go at the press.
It's so
I
poetic.
see.
I asked you what Michael Jordan said in his iconic facts. So this is when he was announcing he was coming out of retirement.
Well,
what do you think he said?
I'm back. He was
I'm
like, I'm back.
Tom, Kerry, what do you think he faxed the press?
I'm back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Faxed it.
Judy,
That's
Joel?
what we said. I'm back. I'm coming back.
I'm coming back.
I'm back. The same thing.
It's basically right.
Yeah.
I'm coming back.
Let's take a look at the incredibly brief and simplistic statement from the greatest of all time, Michael Jordan. I mean, that's all blurb at the top. I'm back.
Yes, we got it right. Yes.
No, well, no, Judy, you didn't. No, because you put I'm coming back.
Oh, it's the same thing.
Same thing. We can have that.
Is it the same thing, though?
It's the same.
Because it's a very famous facts. Famous for being brief, to the point.
I miss the noise of fax when you accidentally rang a fax.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's like Jimmy Carver, he's having sex.
It's now time for a very special bonus round. I'm going to show you 3 iconic sporting moments which have all been subtly improved. All you need to do is tell me who is in the sporting photos. So here's the first one.
Oh, my God.
OK, so who am I there? OK, you've got to write it down. Here's the second.
That's...
And the third one?
Damn.
There's 3, right? Oh, good.
So many people would like to see that.
Oh, you look good with a beard.
Thank you. OK, so the first one, what have you all got?
Torval and Dean.
OK, Torval and Dean. Let's have a look. Here they are.
Oh, wow.
Look at that. He looks like he might have just shot himself. Next one. OK, so who's that?
Ben Johnson.
I mean, there's not seeing colour and not seeing colour.
It's Roger
who do we mean?
Bannister.
Oh,
Yes.
Oh, that's him.
No, I put Roy Bannister.
I'll give you that for
Roger
Bannister.
Thank
We
you,
got
Bannister.
Bannister as well.
We got Bannister as well.
OK, so, yeah, Roger Bannister breaking the sub-4-minute mile in 1954. And the last one, who's that?
Conor McGregor.
Yes, I knew it.
Well done, Tom.
Yeah, so it was Conor McGregor getting punched in the face by Floyd Mayweather, billed as the money fight.
People don't realise that I actually box.
Where do you do boxing?
Outside my house.
Well, you paused
who?
for too long then.
No, it's outside my house.
Oh,
I
so
do
make
box-
it sound like you're just knocking people down.
If they make too much noise outside my house, I punch the lights out. It's a good sport. Jimmy, you'd love it. If you hadn't paid so much for that face, you'd love it.
Again, new bits. This is all
get a new one.
replaceable. Yeah, they've got spares.
Have you really had work done then?
Oh,
I've looked the same for 15 years, yeah.
No, I just thought people was being haters and just saying that because you've got smooth, milky skin.
It is milky. OK, all right, so what's that done to the scores? Judi, Joel, there's no nice way to break this to you. You're still in last place, but not by that much. So Judi and Joel have got 10. Tom and Kerry have got 12. Roisin and Dane have 17 out in the
Damn.
lead. Yeah. It's time for a break now. Everyone else saw that, right? Yeah, someone out of the Naked Attraction holding pen, go out. See you in a bit. Welcome back to the Big Fat Quiz of Sport. Our next round is all about people. Michael Jordan is one of the greatest athletes of all time for Americans. For most British people, he's just a very tall man that plays netball. People say that Michael Jordan had the most accurate shot in American history. Well, tell that to JFK.
It's so good.
Tiger Woods is considered by some as the all-time greatest golfer and by everyone as the all-time worst husband. Right, time for some more questions. For our first question, it's over to the legend, Dame Kelly Holmes.
Hi, Jimmy. When I was competing, I focused on getting quicker and quicker.
But at the Sydney 2000 Olympics, Eric Moussambani swam the 100 metres freestyle in the slowest time ever, but still won his heat. He made headlines everywhere and was given a loving nickname. Can your teams tell me what it was?
What's his first name?
It's Eric.
Slow Eric.
It's not bad.
Oh, no, you'd go for the joke. You'd go Fast Eric.
He's in incredible shape.
Ooh.
Whoa.
He doesn't look like he likes swimming. Like that, I know that face, because that was the first day I made at swimming lessons. In there!
All right, here's American ring announcer Michael Buffer, footballer Jamie Vardy, and fitness legend Jane Fonda. They're all associated with iconic sporting phrases. I just want to know what phrase is associated with each one of them.
I know his.
Yeah. Question 3. Boxers Vitaly Klitschko and Manny Pacquiao, as well as footballer George Weah, have all got something in common. What is it? 2 incredible boxers, 1 incredible footballer.
Are they all Aries, Jimmy?
Are they all Aries?
Yeah.
No. Can't believe you don't know when Vitaly's birthday is. OK. Matiza Merzad is the star player in the Iranian seated volleyball team. I want to know, what natural advantage does he have at the Paralympics? So he plays seated volleyball. They've dominated the sport around for the last decade. It's guessable.
Long arms.
All right. For the last question in this round, we go across to the esteemed actor Charles Dance. He's reading an extract from a sports star's autobiography. All I want to know is, who's that sports star? Have a listen.
Chapter 12. Slim dumps a small pile of white powder on the coffee table. He cuts it, snorts it. He cuts it again. I snort some. I've never felt such energy. I'm seized by an urge, a desperate desire to clean. I go tearing around my house, cleaning it from top to bottom. I dust the furniture. I scour the tub. I make the beds. I sweep the floors. When there's nothing left to clean, I do laundry, all the laundry. I fold every sweater and every T-shirt and still haven't made a dent in my energy. I don't want to sit down. If I had table silver, I'd polish it. If I had leather shoes, I'd shine them. If I had a giant jug of coins, I'd roll them into paper wrappers. I look high and low for Slim. He's out in the garage taking apart the engine of the car and putting it back together. I tell him I could do anything right now. Anything, man. Anything. Anything. Any fucking thing. I could get in the car and drive to Palm Springs and play 18 holes, then drive home and make lunch and go for a swim. I don't sleep for 2 days. When I finally do, it's the sleep of the dead and the innocent.
Damn, that was a bit intense, wasn't
That's a lot, isn't it? So that is a sporting star's autobiography.
Wow.
But what we know from that is they did a ton of drugs.
Was anybody else just thinking about how clean his house must be as well? Like, oh, I'd love to see that pile of ironing.
All right, I've got some answers for you, everyone. All right, here we go. Dame Kelly Holmes wanted to know what nickname was given to Eric Moussambani winning the 100-metre heat in the slowest time. Jane?
Eric the Eel.
That is the right answer. Eric the Eel, there he is. Yeah.
We put Splashy Steve.
Flashy Steve, you think?
Yeah.
That sounds like someone we would know and we'd talk about on WhatsApp.
You won't believe what Splashy Steve did.
Shut up.
He was in the wrong lane at the municipal swimming pool again.
I was swimming recently and a very old West Indian lady was behind me swimming, and then I sort of got out of her way and I was sorry, and then she said to me, oh, don't worry, we all start somewhere. She was definitely probably like nearly 80 years old, and I just moved. I was like, sorry, like, you obviously want to in your way.
What she meant was move your ass or the wheel.
OK, Eric the Eel only learned to swim 8 months before the competition. He learned to swim 8 months before the Olympics.
Wow.
And the other 2 swimmers in his heat were disqualified for false start, so he just had to do it on his own. And no one else in the pool. So slow, like the slowest time by, like, a factor of 3. OK, I asked you for iconic sporting phrases from Michael Buffer, Jamie Vardy and Jane Fonda. What did you all get? So Michael Buffer, he's the ring announcer. What did you put?
That's what it was.
Oh, we thought it was Bublé.
And so what did you put?
Well, we put Driving Home for Christmas.
Well, that's Chris Rea. OK, so what did you put? What did you get?
What did we put, Dane?
We put the famous phrase, let's get ready to rumble.
Oh, my God.
It's PJ and Duncan.
No, he copyrighted Let's Get Ready to Rumble. He's made $400 million from Let's Get Ready to Rumble.
Oh, I need to find this.
Because he's copyrighted the phrase, so every time someone uses it, he gets paid.
We've got to start copyrighting our lines. I'm just gonna copyright bitches.
The next one was Jane Fonda. So Jane Fonda had two iconic phrases. What do you think they were?
Feel the burn.
Feel the burn, that's one, yeah. The other one?
And stop the war in Vietnam?
She did say that a lot.
We've got it. Let's get physical.
Let's Get Physical was not her.
Oh, no, that was Sandy from Greece.
So
that was Sandy from Greece,
Olivia Newton-John. Oh, jeez. I mean, how un-gay is this programme?
Let's get physical.
OK, so what did you put?
We got the right one.
We got Feel the Burn.
Feel the burn, yeah.
Yeah.
You could have also had No Pain, No Gain. Jamie Vardy's was...
Chat shit, get banged.
Chat shit, get banged. Yeah, that's his contribution to sport. What did you put?
Well, we put, I'm gonna nut you.
Well, we got two right. We got Let's Get Ready to Rumble and we got Chat Shit, Get Banged.
Where's Chat Shit, Get Banged?
Yeah, just want to in all honesty, what's happened is that I wrote...
It says Jimmy's coming over like a surveyor. Chat, C-H, here, love. A-T.
Let's Get Ready to Rumble, I can see.
Can you see
like Paula Radcliffe
No, look, the
Just curling one out? No, you get 1 point there. Yeah, I mean, that's some bullshit. All right, so I asked you what Weah, Pacquiao and Klitschko all have in common. What did you put?
I said they all campaigned to be president, but I think Manny Pacquiao tried to be president of the Philippines. George Weah was president of Liberia.
Yeah.
And I don't know if Klitschko tried for Ukraine. He went back into politics because he actually went back to help out.
So Klitschko is mayor of Kyiv.
OK.
George Weah is president of Liberia, and Manny Pacquiao is a senator in the Philippines and launched a presidential campaign in 2022.
Wow.
So that's a point. We've got a point.
I think I'll give you a point there, yeah.
Thank you.
OK, Tom, what did you put for this?
All have a nut allergy.
Judi, Joel?
We put all became politicians.
Oh, that's the right answer. Points, no points. OK. I asked you what gives Mortez Mirzad a natural advantage at the seated volleyball at the Paralympics. What did you all put?
Long arms.
He's got very long arms, but it's kind of more than that. Joel, Judi, what have you got?
Well, we said he was the tallest one in the group.
That's the answer. He was the tallest.
Yes!
He's the second tallest guy in the world.
Wow.
I think I'm going to give you a point for long arms. What did you put for this?
We'd have said long arms.
Long arms. You get a point for that. You get a point for long arms. OK. Charles Dance read an extraordinary extract from a brilliant book. It's an autobiography of a sporting legend. Kerry, what did you think?
Jimmy White.
I mean, Jimmy White famously did partake in recreational drugs.
And cleaning.
And cleaning. I don't know whether he ever drove to Palm Springs.
Oh, there was clues.
Judi, Joel, did you get this?
We don't know. We put
Andre
Agassi we went with.
Andre Agassi. What did you go with, Roisin, Dane?
We said Mike Tyson.
Oh.
I don't think Mike Tyson ever got to that stage of drug abuse. Andre Agassi did. That's the correct answer.
Do you know what? We're so excited because we went proper, like, teammates on this one, right? Oh, man, it was beautiful.
Oh, if only that was happening in round one.
Oh, my...
It's now time for a special bonus round. This is the part of the show where I introduce a special mystery guest. All you need to do is tell me who they are and why they're famous. However, you can only ask them yes or no questions. Please welcome our mystery guest. Wow. Very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you so much for being here today. So they can ask you questions, just yes or no questions, and then you have to tell me who she is and why she's a sporting icon.
Who are you?
It's a yes or no question.
Are you a sailor?
No.
Is your sport an Olympic sport?
Yes.
Was you doing your sport in about the 80s?
Yes.
Are you called Sarah?
No.
How would that help?
Why not? Everyone's called Sarah.
Was you in a picture?
What?
Yes.
In a picture?
That's the worst.
That is a
worst question.
No, honestly,
she's
I know the
gorgeous.
answer. That's a magnificent question.
Is your sport tennis?
Yes.
Oh, my God!
Write it down, write it down, write it down.
Oh, this is amazing.
Write it down.
Write it down! Quick!
Oh, my
before you
God, I've never seen people more excited.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, I'm so excited too.
OK, now you're just going to have to write something down. Dane, Roisin, write something.
Can I ask?
Yeah, you can ask one more question. Go on.
Are you called Billy?
Your questions are so bad. So, let's see what everyone's got. Let's see what Roisin and Dane have.
So we went with Billie Jean King until we found out her name wasn't Billy.
OK, Tom, Kerry, who do you think this is?
I think you're the iconic tennis player from the 80s Athena poster where you're scratching your bum.
Yes.
I mean...
Oh, my God.
I know it's very unprofessional, but I brought along my copy. That is
unbelievable.
That is you back in the day.
Yeah.
How did this happen?
My boyfriend was a photographer and he was taking some sporting photographs and that was the tennis one.
Were you scratching your arse and he just caught it, or did he go scratch your arse?
No. That was what we decided to do.
Wow. How does it feel when you look at that picture now? What does it feel like?
Arousing. Oh, sorry, you're asking her.
You're so gorgeous, anyway.
You're so beautiful.
But looking at that...
Well, I do like it, yeah.
It's stunning.
Do you have it up in your house?
I do. I have it hanging up in the downstairs loo.
Roisin is desperate to know your name.
I need to know your name.
Fiona.
Fiona!
Can you sign that for me?
Fiona, was you a model then? Did you do modelling?
Was she a model?
No, no, I wasn't.
Jimmy, your voice has gone awfully high.
Well, I don't get starstruck often, but that's an 80s icon.
That is such a beautiful picture.
Thank you so much for coming on. I really do appreciate it.
It's so lovely to meet you.
Brilliant, Fiona. Thank you so much. I know we were so genuinely. We were so excited in the office when we like tracked you down. It's like it's such a kind of weirdly it feels like such a lovely thing.
And do you know what, Fiona? As you walk away, we're all going to go like this.
OK, let's see what that's done to the score. Tom and Kerry are in last place with 15 points. One ahead, Judi and Joel with 16. In the lead by some margin with 23, Roisin and Dane. OK, give it up one more time for Fiona. We'll see you after the break. Thank you so much. Welcome back to the Big Fat Quiz of Sport. This next round is all about science and technology in the sporting world. Esports was a pilot event at the 2022 Commonwealth Games, and esports is actually better than regular sports, because in the middle of an intense contest, your mum can bring up tea on a tray. Since 2016, the introduction of video assistant referees, VAR or VAR, has meant more correct decisions in football. And as well as VAR, there's also a thing where when a decision correctly goes against you, but you can't accept it, and you go to court and lose millions of pounds, and that's a VAR-D. OK, time for some science and technology sporting questions. All right. In 1818, William Cubitt invented the first treadmill, but it wasn't for fitness. What was the original purpose?
Jimmy, got a bit of a cramp in my pen finger because I've been doing quite a lot of the answers.
Right.
But I've brought someone along that can help with that.
You're bringing on a sub?
Yeah, can I bring on a sub, please?
Yeah, sure. Bring on a sub.
Thank you very much.
Of course.
For me.
Oh, we're going to win now!
Across the shoulders.
Sean Wallace off of the chase.
Yeah.
Not as fair as it could be, is it?
He's my masseuse.
We're going to win now.
Well, do you know what, though? It is fitting for professional sports because there's a lot of cheating that goes on. And we want to respect all elements of the game. OK, so, second question. It's over to astronaut Tim Peake.
Hi, Jimmy. During my time on the International Space Station, I had to do all sorts of exercises to stay fit. I even ran the London Marathon whilst in space. But there have only been 3 sports played on the surface of the moon. What are they?
Ooh. Yeah, just don't let him write it. Just tell him.
All right, so Tim Peake, 3 sports played on the moon. One of them's easy, 2 of them are impossible. OK, Joel, Judi, write something down.
I can't think else. Right, so
I think it's something about being on our team. Just makes you shit.
Portuguese footballing a superstar, Ronaldo, back in 2014 did an advert on Japanese television, I'm sure you all remember it, where he showcased an unusual fitness product. You all have one under your desks. All I want to know is, what is it? So you've all got one of these. It's a sporting fitness product. What is that used for?
Is it, do you put it in your mouth?
You have to tell me what it is.
I'm asking you a question to narrow it down.
I mean, yeah, sure.
Well, that's a no. I like to know if before I put something in my mouth, I get a firm yes.
This feels like a trap. This feels like, do I put it in my mouth?
And then you get
I want to know.
Sure.
We think you put it up your bum and then it speeds you up in the swimming pool.
It does make sense.
I'm so glad I put it in my mouth.
OK, here we go. Next one. Back in 2016, snooker legend Ronnie O'Sullivan tried out a virtual reality version of snooker. All I want to know is what went wrong.
Oh, no.
So in 2016, Ronnie O'Sullivan tried out a virtual reality version of snooker. All I want to know is what went wrong. OK, I asked you what purpose the treadmill was originally created for. What did you get?
Sushi bar.
Oh, nice.
You get 1881, that is sushi bar with a treadmill.
Yeah.
OK, and what have you gone for, Roisin, Dane?
We said it was like a punishment for, like, prisoners. Like, it's like you're having to run eternally or something like that.
That is the right answer. There it is.
Wow. Wow, that photograph is so good.
Judi, Joel, more importantly, Sean, did you get it?
Yeah, prison.
We got it. Prison.
Prison. Did you know that, Sean?
I didn't actually know.
I got that one.
All right, so points, no points. Tim Peake asked you what 3 sports have been played on the moon. What did you get?
We said golf.
Most boring, privileged sport.
Also, there's all those holes on the moon.
Yeah, so
Lovely.
Lovely.
Yeah.
You'd be crazy not to.
And then we said maybe tennis.
Golf is right.
Okay.
Tom, Kerry?
We said golf.
We got golf.
We said petang.
Petang would be nice on that surface, wouldn't it? The French bulls.
Lovely little French bull game.
Oh, game of petang. Yes,
Lovely little
please.
French lager. and we also said dressage.
OK, Judi, Joel.
We said...
More importantly, Sean.
Golf.
Yeah, golf is right.
And then we said, like, American football kind of thing.
And then you said?
And then we said long jump.
Oh, that's a good one. That's good.
Oh, but it's wrong. I can tell you the 3 sports that have been played on the moon are golf. Everyone got golf.
Yes.
High jump, which sounds dangerous. You said long jump.
Yeah, but that's what I mean, the one where they have to jump in the... Yeah.
You've got to give her the jump.
So you think
one.
long jump is the same as high jump?
Well, no, it's the
jumping,
same.
isn't it?
Like,
It's jumping.
High jumping.
Jumping is not a sport.
Yeah,
if
when
you
they
don't
jump
put
and
the
flip.
prefix of high or long or triple before it.
All right, I have a point. And the last one, you said American football. It was javelin. I don't know who bought a fucking javelin up there, but someone did. Wow. OK, I asked you what this device is. What's that used for?
So...
Has anyone written down anything that's even vaguely broadcastable?
We said mouth weight.
Mouth weight, I'll give you a point for.
Oh, nice. I'll take that.
Doesn't it like do something to do with like your jaw?
And what have you written down?
We've got your face, jaw and mouth exercise machine.
Point.
Yes!
And what did you guys get?
Gum shield.
You think it's a gum shield?
Yeah.
No.
Or a propeller.
Put it up your bum, use it as a propeller.
Like that.
Well, it turns out the masturbation video is the second most embarrassing thing on the internet.
I really loved your commitment to that.
How does your face? Does it feel like it's helping?
It feels great. My cheeks feel real good. Then you can put it in your bum, and it does your cheeks down there as well.
Let's take a look at the advert. Here's the advert. I know the way they paid him, but not enough to put it in his mouth.
But what is it supposed to do?
It's meant to work the muscles of your face somehow.
So then what happens then?
you
Does
do it,
someone
Jimmy.
see you and smile at you, and then you smile back and they go, holy shit, you've been working out?
Yeah. What it is this bit has got the weights, and you're not realising when you're doing it, it's full of shit.
OK, so far on this round, we've allowed Sean Wallace off of the chase to be on your team, but it's getting slightly unfair now. We have to send you off now. Your round of applause, Sean Wallace, everyone. OK, I asked you what went wrong when Ronnie O'Sullivan tried out VR snooker. What have you got?
He lost a game and hurt someone.
OK, great, wrong. Tom, Kerry.
We said, did he miss and get a cue up his bum?
He did not get a cue up his bum.
Did he tear the carpet, like tear cloth, like when they go through the table?
No. What did you guys go for?
You said the AI predicted the winner before the game was finished.
OK, well, let's have a look.
Mash up. Yeah, your shot, yeah. What are you going for, the 6? Wow.
Shoot, did we get a...
No, it's just so real. You feel like there's a table there. That is
Did you try and lean on a table?
Yeah.
Scary. That's so funny.
OK, it's time for a Say What You See now. All I want to know is, what science-related sporting headline are these images representing?
No.
It's a sporting headline.
I got it! I haven't.
What's that second building? Is that a pub or a hotel?
It's satisfying when you get it. OK, all right. You've had enough time on this.
Yeah.
Let's go. OK. Roisin, Dane, what did you get?
Muhammad Ali.
Yes.
Moham.
Yeah, so Moham Ed Ali.
Great.
And then we've got a bit with Sue...
Her.
or Sue Barker catfight.
Kerry, Tom, what did you get?
We put Muhammad Ali goes to space with Sue Barker.
Got it now.
Go on, what do you think it is?
I think it's Muhammad Ali stars in PC Super Fight.
You're so close. It's Muhammad Ali stars in Computer Super Fight.
I said computer. Judi made me change it to PC.
Sorry.
OK, so it was Muhammad Ali and Rocky Marciano were heavyweight champions in different eras, so they filmed them fighting in different scenarios, and a computer made a movie out of it. And Rocky Marciano won in America, Muhammad Ali won in Europe. Yeah. So at the end of that round, the scores are, in last place, Tom and Kerry have 16.
No,
Judy and Joel are second with 19, way out in the lead. Roisin and Dane with 26 points.
VAR, once again, VAR.
Time for a break now, or as they say in beach volleyball, you can stop masturbating for 2 minutes and go and rehydrate. Welcome back to the Big Fat Quiz of Sport. This next round is all about film and TV with a sporting twist. Vinnie Jones made a switch from football to acting after playing for Wimbledon's Crazy Gang. Wimbledon were famously brutal. They once beat Chelsea after losing to them at football. In one of the most iconic movie scenes, Rocky runs up the stairs at the Philadelphia Art Museum. And to this day, it's the closest Sylvester Stallone's ever got to going into a museum. During the filming of Rocky, the fighting was so brutal on set that Stallone had to be admitted to hospital. But it turned out it wasn't a head injury. That's just how he talks. All right, time for some sporting questions based on film and TV. All right. First up, we're going to play you 3 music tracks from sporting films. All you have to do is name the film. And I'm going to be quite pernickety about the exact film. The last one's very easy, but you have to have the exact film. Here's the first one. I mean, extraordinary. What film is that from? All right, here's the second one. Kerry, please don't sing. Please don't sing.
Oh my God, it's Adele.
Oh, I know that.
What film is it from? What sporting film? And this is the one I'm going to be pernickety about. Which film is this from?
Is it a sporting film?
Is it a sporting film? Yeah!
Yeah.
It's a sports quiz, love.
OK.
Question number 2. In 2015, Match of the Day host Gary Lineker made a promise to the nation that he would do something unusual on the BBC should Leicester City win the Premier League. The odds of them winning were 5,000 to 1. What did he promise?
To wear shoes made of cheese.
No, it was not to wear shoes made of cheese. Question number 3 in this round. Take a look at this nationwide report of Len Smith preparing to defend his title for the 1973 World Championship. All I want to know is, what sport was he champion of?
Len Smith is a world champion, and like any international sportsman, he's dedicated to training. Right now, Len's got something on his mind. An important event will soon take place. He's preparing for another championship final. Lavatories have helped Len to hold a world championship longer than any other man alive.
What sport is he world champion of?
Shitting himself.
All right, question number 4 in this round. In 2018, boxer Derek Chisora left Dillian White perplexed with a bizarre fighting analogy in a televised pre-match interview that went viral. Derek said he'd go through White like what?
I know
Derek
this one.
Chisora said he would go through White like what? I feel the whole quiz has been building up to the next question. I feel like this is peak us. This really sums up where we're at in terms of
Has it got a
sports.
bum in it?
Oh, yeah.
Great.
Is it scatological?
Oh, yeah. Is it a very bad thing?
Great.
WWE wrestler Rikishi burst onto the screens in the 90s and became a fan favourite with his unique and rather disturbing signature move. All I want to know is what's this called? Take a look.
Oh, no! Look at Rikishi! Look at The Rock! Rock called him Mr. McMahon. I think Rikishi's gonna back it up! Give it to him! No, don't! Don't! He's a billionaire! He owns his company! Lucifer's lips on the biggest ass in the WWF! Oh, hell yeah!
What's the question?
What's the question? I mean, do we need a question for that? What is the name of that, that signature move? What is the name of that signature move?
I feel like the Rock has come a long way since he was...
Shoving people's faces in arse.
Yeah.
Ready for some answers? OK, I asked you about 3 songs. So what film was this song from? OK, what have you got?
My sex tape.
Yeah, are you saying your sex tape?
My sex tape.
Yeah, OK, that is from Roisin's sex tape, and it was also in...
The Karate Kid.
It was also in The Karate Kid, yeah. Tom, Kerry?
We thought it might be one of the Rockies, but not the original one, so we said Rocky 5.
Yeah.
You think that was Rocky 5? OK, no.
Is there a Rocky 5?
Yes.
There is,
It's
actually,
loads there. It was like Rocky 5 is more of a sort of rockery.
I want to see Rocky the Rockery.
Oh, that's so...
We're just doing some gardening.
What did you put?
We put Rocky as well. We didn't know.
We was very wrong. We just keep it moving.
Of course, The Karate Kid. And that was You're the Best by Joe Esposito. OK, I played you this.
This one really gets me, man. Who is it?
Did anyone get this, Dane? Did you get this?
We said it's the Tom Cruise film Days of Thunder.
Days of Thunder! Tom Cruise.
It's no use getting it afterwards.
Thunderdome.
You put Thunderdome.
Yeah, but we got the
Very
word
different film.
What's Thunderdome?
Thunderdome is the third Mad Max movie. You get the points. Roisin and Dane get the points. Joel, what did you put?
We put Top Gun, but it's Tom... So, you know, it's a kind of like...
Top Gun.
No,
Well, it's Tom Cruise.
Joel.
We knew it had Tom Cruise.
Because the song from Top Gun is Take My Breath Away.
Oh, shit.
Days of Thunder is
Cars.
Cars.
Yeah.
Clue is it's a sports quiz.
Most of our evening has been Judi saying, I got this wrong, but I think I should have a point. That's most of what this show is.
I'm sure driving them planes on Top Gun is like a sport.
You heard what she said, Jimmy? She said driving those planes.
They need to be driven for a bit.
OK, this one, I played you this. Oh, wow. Tom, stop it. You've really been training. OK, which movie do you think this is from?
Rocky.
I will not accept that.
Rocky
What
1.
did you put?
Rocky 1. Rocky 1.
Rocky 1, OK. Judi, Joel?
We said
Rocky.
one Rocky.
OK, what did you put?
It's Rocky 3.
That is the correct answer.
Ah.
Give us our points and let us leave.
Rocky 3 because I remember that Clubber Lang is played by Mr. T and Apollo Creed trains Rocky and says, need to eye the tiger, brother. And then he dies in part 4.
That's a spoiler. OK, I asked you what Gary Lineker promised to do on BBC if Leicester won the 2015-16 Premier League. What do you all think?
He'd do it in his pants.
Wear it in his pants. Just do it in his pants.
Roisin said his fucking job for once. I said that's too harsh.
Roisin, you're so hard.
I
She's
said
really
he'd get
harsh.
a perm.
They
He should
said
get
maybe,
a perm.
and then maybe a perm, and then we said maybe he'd present naked.
No points for that. Pants. Let's take a look. There he is. Yeah, a man of his word.
Whoa.
Presented in his pants.
And he looks like he's had a perm.
I showed you a report of world champion Len Smith and asked you what was he the champion of. What did you all put?
Kerry.
Mosaics.
You think mosaics might be a sport?
Yeah.
You're close.
Is it whack-a-mole?
No. Judi, Joel?
I actually thought it was bowling
Oh, you're so close.
Oh, is it croquet?
Think smaller.
Baby croquet?
Marbles. He plays
Marbles is the right answer, yeah.
It's a very extraordinary and extreme training to throw a couple of marbles.
He was making the marbles out of the porcelain. All right, I asked you what Derek Chisora said to confuse Dillian White. What did you put?
I'm going to go through that guy like laxatives through a bum hole.
That is the right answer.
Yeah.
Yes!
We said
We
laxative.
got that.
We said
And you got...
I got laxative.
Well, let's have a look and see. It's extraordinary, and I love Derek Chisora, but this is weird.
Let's talk fight. How'd you beat this man?
Oh, it's like this, man. Have you ever taken those pills, the laxative pills? You know, the ones you take, you pop, and you wait for 20 minutes, you go to the toilet, and they go through you? Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go through this man.
That's a weird analogy.
Everybody knew exactly what I was talking about.
It's pretty extraordinary. OK, I asked you what wrestler Rikishi's signature move was called. Roisin, Dane, what did you put?
We put stink face.
OK, stink face. You've gone for Tom, Kerry?
We went for the arse gripper.
Oh, that's a nice one.
The arse gripper?
Yeah.
I said the arse grip and he went gripper. Nice touch.
Nice, OK. Judi, Joel?
We went with bottom smash.
Well, Dane, Roisin, you got it absolutely right. Yeah. It's time for another special bonus round in honour of sports commentator David Coleman. He was known for his misuse of words and phrases whilst on air, popularising the term Coleman balls. I've got commentating gaffes for you. All you've got to do is fill in the blank. We'll do these one at a time, OK? Here's the first one. If that had what, it would have been a goal. If that had what, it would have been a goal. Write down your answer. They're making their own fun.
Always.
Tom, Kerry, what have you got?
If that had a net around it, it would have been a goal. That's quite a rational thing to say.
Yeah. OK. Roisin, Dane?
If that had tits, it would have been a goal.
OK. Judi, Joel?
Yeah, we went for the obvious.
If that had gone in, it would have been a goal.
That's the right answer.
Come on.
It's the right answer. He said if that had gone in, it would have been a goal. All right, last one of these. This is from Michael Owen. Footballers these days often have to use their what?
Oh.
To use their...
It's a sporting gaff from Michael Owen. Kerry, you've gone for?
Wives.
Footballers these days often have to use their wives. Feels like that's part of a bigger story. Sorry, what have you gone for, Dane?
Brain bones.
Brain bones. OK. Judi, Joel?
Feet.
That's the right answer. Footballers these days often have to use their feet.
Oh, wow.
We're coming in at the end. Oh, this is my round.
OK, let's take a look and see what that's done to the scores. OK, I can tell you, in last place, with only 18 points, Tom and Kerry. OK,
didn't do bad,
Judi
Kerry.
and Joel, you're catching up. You've got 23. Roisin and Dane still in the lead with 31.
Oh.
Well, they think it's all over, but it isn't. It's just another ad break. One more part to go. See you in 5. Welcome back to the final part of the Big Fat Quiz of Sport. This is the pot luck round. Anything could happen. In 1996, Frankie Dettori achieved the near impossible feat of winning all 7 races on the card at Ascot. He celebrated with a pint, which he normally doesn't do, as he's afraid he might fall in. The bleep test is a running test used to estimate athletes' aerobic capacity. Personally, I like to measure fitness the old-fashioned way, with chest pains during sex. All right, time for the last set of questions. OK, we're nearly there, on the home straight. OK, the first question, it's over to Paralympic gold medalist Kadina Cox.
Hi, Jimmy. When I'm not competing, I like to check out the other sports at the Paralympic Games. One of my favourite Paralympic sports has been described as thrilling and brutal, like chess with a bit of violence, and like something out of Mad Max. Can your teams tell me what sport it is?
OK, so what sport has been described as thrilling and brutal, like chess with a bit of violence, and like something out of Mad Max? For question number 2, I've got 3 iconic hairstyles from sports. All you have to do is tell me whose hair. Here's the first one.
Oh, my God. It was like, oh, my God, who's that? He's so fit.
So what's happening? Is it a different hairstyle on a different face?
Well, that's Tom's face, and if you look at Tom, you may notice he doesn't have any fucking hair.
Jimmy, if I went to see your hair guy, do you think he could actually make me look like this?
I think my hair guy could do anything, yeah. For the right money. Oh, yeah. OK, next haircut, next haircut.
Oh, funny.
OK, well,
can't believe that's me.
That is amazing.
I think that really suits you.
Yeah, it does.
All right, last one. Name the sporting star. There you are. There you go.
What is that?
All right. In the sporting world, what do dodgy lasagna, film director Ridley Scott, and farts all have in common? In the sporting world, what do dodgy lasagna, film director Ridley Scott, and farts all have in common? I know you don't know. You'll have to have a guess.
I want you to help me, though.
Well, what could they all be used for?
Ridley Scott, what could Ridley Scott be used for? Oh, Alien! You could make...
You made Alien. How's that going to work?
Alien, yeah, let's all put Alien down.
Alien.
Yeah, put Alien
Well
down.
done,
Oh, thanks, Roisin.
Next question. Here's a close-up of 3 different sports people. Can you tell me what sport they're competing in? That's the first one. What sport? Here's the second one. Someone's giving birth to him.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the third one. That is the correct photo. We haven't got that wrong. So what sport are these 3 competing in? All right, for the last question in this round, over to former heavyweight champion David Hay.
Hey, Jimmy. Hope you're well. Hope you're staying out of trouble. Throughout my 30 years as a boxer, I've battled some enormous, incredible fighters, but no one could live up to the best ever, Muhammad Ali. He trademarked a term that would go on to be used throughout sporting history. Can you tell me what that term is?
OK, so the best ever boxer trademarked a term. That's the clue. The clue is the best ever boxer trademarked the term. What term did Muhammad Ali trademark? OK, everyone finished? Let's have some answers. I have a feeling this is going to be a low scorer. OK.
Why are you being so negative?
Yeah, Jimmy.
OK. Sorry, all right, maybe this will be great.
It's a
OK,
sports show. Give us a team talk. Why don't you give us a team talk like we're in the...
I'll give you the hairdryer treatment is what I'll give you. Take this more bloody seriously. All right. Kadina Cox asked what Paralympic sport has been described as like something out of Mad Max. What did you all put?
Murder ball.
And you've got...
Murder ball.
Ah, that's what it's called.
We called it wheelchair basketball.
Oh, it's close to wheelchair basketball. It's not this like that. It's close.
I would have accepted wheelchair rugby or murder ball. It's, of course, Team GB are current Paralympic champions. So points, no points. I asked you about these sports people's hairstyles. What did you get? So here's the first one. What do you think? Who's that?
Jack Grealish.
Jack Grealish.
Pretty boy from England.
And what have you put?
We've got Jack Grealish.
Grealish. Everyone recognise the Grealish. OK, let's take a look.
Oh, he looks worse there.
Yeah, he looks tired.
He's no Tom Allen, that's for sure.
No Tom Allen.
He's a pin-up, but he's no Tom Allen.
Not at all.
OK, next one. Who did you put?
We know she's American.
We know she's the captain of the American
and we think she's
football
called
team.
Megan Kowalski or Sheboygan.
Sheboygan.
It's Megan
Sheboygan. Megan Sheboygan from
Hey,
America.
Megan, where's my fucking coffee?
Oh, I'm from Sheboygan. I play football.
You're from Sheboygan? They got coffee there?
They got coffee there.
Get the fuck out of here.
Did anyone else get this? Did anyone?
No.
Uh,
I knew it was a
We just
footballer.
put Jill.
It's Megan Rapinoe.
We kind of got that.
We got Megan.
We got Megan.
We got Megan. We got Megan.
It's one of the suburbs of Sheboygan.
Yeah.
Sure.
Sheboygan.
And last one. Did anyone?
No.
Did you get this, Dane? Roisin?
This is Mario Balotelli.
You got it absolutely right, Roisin and Dane. There he is. It's a fucking great haircut. OK. I asked you what do dodgy lasagna, Ridley Scott and farts have in common?
They are excuses that people have given as to why they've lost things.
For poor performances.
That is the right answer. What have you got?
Well, we put all from Newcastle and then we put excuses.
Yeah.
OK, excuses. Judi,
We
Joel?
put rotten tomatoes, which means excuses.
In 2006, Tottenham came down with food poisoning, which they blamed on dodgy lasagna. Lewis Hamilton in 2015 blamed Ridley Scott for inviting him to the Martian set for losing a Grand Prix. And in 2018, darts player Wesley Harms blamed Gary Anderson's smelly farts after he lost 10-2. Despite this, Anderson denied it. Take a look at this clip.
Just spoke to Wesley, and besides that, he said you were a class player and you let him alive in the first session. He said that it was smelly on the stage.
I thought he had shit.
Sorry?
I thought Wesley had farted on stage. Yeah. Did he?
Well, I think he thinks you did it.
You can put your finger up the arse, there'll be no smell there. I thought he had shit, and I thought, that's dirty. It was bad. Usually if I fart on stage, I shit myself.
Oh, my God, he's dreamy. Who is he?
That's
Mr. Darcy. That is a level of body confidence. You can put your finger up my arse and you won't smell anything. That's a level of confidence in your personal hygiene.
Wow. Listen, when there's time to call a bluff, there's no better bluff than being like, you don't believe me? Why don't you stick your finger up my ass?
OK, I asked you what sport these people were taking part in. What do you get? So this first one, Sophie McKenna.
Do you know what? At first, we did say, like, air licking. I'm sure somewhere in the world there's an air licking sport. There is, isn't it?
I love you, Judi, but you're so bad at this game.
What did you just say?
I love you, but you're bad at quizzes.
Did you just hear what Jimmy said?
I heard it.
What?
Say it again.
You're bad at quizzes. I do love you. But you're fucking shit at sports quizzes. It's remarkable.
Like, there you go.
Well, how was your takeaway from that I love you? I'm trying to be critical. OK, what have you actually written?
We've written a hammer.
You've written a hammer. OK, what have you written?
Yes.
What have you written?
Windsurfing.
We put windsurfing.
You think she's windsurfing?
No.
She's not windsurfing. I call it air licking.
When you're...
OK, and then what have you gone for?
Shot put.
Let's take a look. Yeah, it's Sophie McKenna doing the shot put. Second one, OK, this is Daniel Purvis.
Gymnastics.
Yes.
Well, I need to be more specific
The
than
one
that.
that goes round the bar.
Oh, when they hang off the
Hang
thing.
on a minute.
What have you written?
Gymnastics.
Well, I mean...
We
on,
did
we
that
got
as well, but
gymnastics.
it's the rings, isn't it?
The
All
rings.
right, half points for gymnastics.
Yes.
Use the parallel bars. Look at the size of his arm.
Look at those wings. That is amazing.
OK. Natasha McKay, here she is. What's she doing?
Ice skating.
Ice skating?
Yeah, we said figure skating.
I think she's, you know the sport when your dog jumps over the bars?
Oh, yeah.
OK, let's take a look. It's figure skating. It's, of course, figure skating. OK, David Hay asked what Muhammad Ali trademarked. What phrase did he trademark?
Oh, yeah, what...
OK, so what did you go for? Judi, Joel?
Went float like a butterfly, hung like a bee.
I'm the best, the best, the best, the best could be the best. I'm the best. You gotta know I'm the best.
OK, no. Kerry's Tom?
We put float like a butterfly, sting like a bee, or I am the greatest. But that seems more general.
So close.
I'm the greatest.
Dane, Roisin.
Can I give this is all Roisin. I want to give it to her to say. So
OK.
This is all Roisin.
The greatest of all time.
A.K.A. the GOAT.
Really?
Yeah. He came up with the phrase GOAT, greatest of all time,
Wow.
and he trademarked it.
Wow.
He's the greatest of all time.
He is the greatest of all time.
Wow.
Shut, I'm going to trademark something tomorrow.
OK, we've reached the end of the quiz. So, time for the big, fat final question. And to ask it, we've got footballing hero John Barnes. There it is. John Barnes. Thanks, mate. There's a total of 15 points on offer here. Anyone could win this. So, John Barnes has got... You've got, what, 79 caps for England? Liverpool legend?
Yeah, 79 caps for England, I think.
Won the league with Liverpool?
Won the league. With the
I mean,
cup.
you've done everything, but all people want to talk about is World in Motion, right?
The rap.
It's the greatest. It's the greatest. OK. So what are you going to do for us for this final question?
Right, I'm going to do a rap, and in the rap there are going to be some clues about three very, very famous sporting people, and I'm going to do it to the tune of the England song, so you have to listen carefully for the clues.
OK, and there's 5 points for each correct sports star that you identify. He's going to be talking about three sporting stars in a rap, and they've all been in a sporting scandal. OK, ladies and gentlemen, please take it away. John Barnes.
The best who ever lived, so listen to my sick rhyme. Best players of the past have been known to cross the line, once known to shout and abuse you with verbal attacks. There is a reason they call him the super brat. Next one's a smaller man who jumped and used his hand. An Argentinian in a World Cup scam. A cycling champion, his titles are all gone. He failed a doping test, told Oprah he was wrong.
The 3 sporting stars. What have you all put?
Can I give him a clue?
Nice. Nice action. OK. So, Roisin, Dane.
John McEnroe.
John McEnroe, which you haven't written down, but you have said.
We wrote it.
We actually wrote it down. We wrote it down, John.
Where did you write it down?
At the top, but spelt wrong.
How did you spell it?
Mac, N, row.
Yeah.
OK, I'll give you that.
We wrote it
We
down,
wrote it down.
crossed it out,
Wrote it down again.
and then wrote it down again. That's how sure we were.
They haven't got it written down.
OK, John McEnroe. Didn't write it
Didn't
down.
write it down.
OK, so 5-5, nothing. OK. The second one was, of course...
Diego Maradona.
Diego Maradona.
Yes.
Diego Madonna.
Yes. Madonna.
OK,
Diego
Madonna. Did you...
We wrote Maradona?
Yes.
I was just double-checking we
Excellent.
didn't write
Maradona. I mean, the handwriting is atrocious, but yes. OK, and the third one?
Lance Armstrong.
Yes.
Oh, we said Uri Geller. Uri Geller was
because
you said about the psychic connection, and you know he would bend spoons.
Psychic?
What was the line?
Cycling.
Well, I didn't hear that.
It's a sports quiz. It's a sports quiz. All right, let's check in on the final scores. In last place.
Oh, shit.
Tom and Kerry, unbelievably, you threw it away. 33 points. I mean, you turned up.
threw it
Is what
away.
happened. OK. Judi and Joel, you pulled it back somewhat to get 40, but the winners of the big fat quiz of sport, it was a sports quiz the whole time, Roisin and Dane with 49 points.
Wow, it's 19 points away.
John Barnes, you present the trophy. There you go.
Do I go over to them?
Yeah, let's go over to them, yeah. That's it. Big thank you to all our brilliant panelists, our special guests, and thank you for watching. I'm Jimmy Carr. This has been the Big Fat Quiz of Sport. Good night.